return of Paul Bongo by Dan Drummond. Sooner or later, but must, the dam going bust and everyone going break out. And who will stop them? The force? Which force can stop this river of ones who already know their course? Straight up with Jerry Small, 9 to 12, weekdays, 93 FM. Kabaka Pyramid, well done.
We all the politicians, them. Sure, in your face, them a smile up. Behind your back of money, them a pile up. Try to start your business and them quick for spoil up. Hey, well done, Mr. Politician Man. You done a wonderful job at tear down with country demolition, man. Sibbly bang, well done, Mr. Politician Man. You done such a great job selling out with country with your business plan. Well, you forget a round of applause.
The girl, them a dance, them out of them timing. Boy, them never out of them timing. Sexy girl, them out of them timing. No, hey, no. Hey, fever, all American girl in the fever. Boy, yes, fever, all the English girl in the fever. We can't down on the fever. Original fever, whoa, me down on the fever, whoa, original fever, hey, I like how Jamaican girl them dancing, hey, watch the girl them a dance, them now out of them timing, no, them never out of them timing, them the girl them now out of them timing, no. Reggae music keep on growing, it's growing, hey, yes the music groove me from morning to evening, boy, yes a little of this and a little of that, I need some food in my cooking pot, no I can't walk naked, I wanna look trash, shirt on my back, a pants on my waist, shoes on my feet, I start to rock up the beat, whoa, hey, whoa, so fever, all the London girl in the fever.
Morning and welcome to Straight Up. I'm your host Jerry Small on the 27th of October here, Tuesday. I was broadcasting from News Talk and I wanted to play, I want to play a piece of music for another News Talk presenter, Imani. But it turned out that them sent me the wrong music. I did hear Imani when she was reasoning with Garnet this morning. Garnet was protesting about the disrespect of the disabled president of the Senate, disabled by visual challenges, and somebody not respecting his disability and compensating in their treatment of him. That's what he was saying, that Malawi Fort was guilty of this. And Imani was saying to Garnet, say maybe the president of the Senate, regardless of the disrespect, might have been a little more tempered. Some of look for Tennessee come help me out with temper, but at the same time now we can play the other one, Pumpkin Belly. For as the old grandmother I tell you, most people can't understand how things reach to where them reach and by what route, and it don't seem apparent how things reach, how them reach. But Tennessee grandmother was I tell him say, you soon know what a pumpkin belly. Or how the fort.
This is a song of the old time Proverbs, yeah. This is a song of the old time Proverbs. Hey, hey, oh what a walk, oh a pumpkin belly. Whoa, whoa. Who asked me that? Know me old time granny from down in the country. She said, soft, I wanna know. She said, soft, I wanna know. Oh what a walk, oh a pumpkin belly. Lord God have mercy. Hey, who walks me that? Know me old time granny from down in the country. Grandma, oh yes I know. I won't tell you now. Sister Saw, seem like a selling gal. Seem like a selling whole gal. Oh what a walk, oh a pumpkin belly. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who asked me that? Know me old time granny from down in a country. That was the whole time proverb. That was the whole time proverb. That was the whole time Lord Proverbs. Whoa. She say you must see think a so. Queen of England sit on control. Think a so, sugar, sugar belly. Became the king on the saxophone. Whatsoever you want, got to work very hard to gain. Yeah. Whatsoever you want.
Yes, them trying to figure out what route Mala Fort took to the washroom, because them not see no sign that she go to the washroom. And them say that she leave to go to the washroom. And by the way, a friend of mine pointing out to me what Blair, the past Prime Minister of Britain in the early part of this century, his apology, and I think it was the late part of the last century, his apology to the world and to Iraq for having participated in the invasion of Iraq, for England, Great Britain participation in the invasion of Iraq, claiming that there was weapons of mass destruction there. And Blair apologized for that. And yet Cameron refused to apologize for his and his family and his nation greatest crime against humanity. The enslavement for hundreds of years of our people, and we still left down in the lurch, left down in the place of enslavement, under the handicap of those hundreds of years. We, millions of us. Because you know Jamaica, among other places, but Jamaica is a ground zero, just like how you have the 9/11. And after the 9/11, the Twin Towers were destroyed and 3,000 plus American and many other lives outside American, because there were many citizens of many countries who died in those, both in the plane crashes and the bombing of the Twin Towers. Thousands of people, including non-Americans, died. And when the place was demolished and them say it gone down to zero, then you have it as a memorial and a monument that it must never be forgotten. So it is not Jamaica is a ground zero. Not only Jamaica, the condition of the people throughout the enslavement territories, from Brazil, South America, the whole of South America, North America, Central America, Caribbean, and many other places where Africans was captured and carried, including same place in Africa, including England, Europe, many other parts of the world. Ground zero them there. And as my friend pointed out, that a lot of people might be turned off or not attracted by the word reparation, being associated with, in their mind, being associated with begging or soliciting, being associated with the idea of soliciting, begging and pestering. Well, reparation is nothing more than damages. Damages that are frequently and properly paid to individuals and people and nations that have been wronged. Have been wronged, and it is so obvious and evident that damages are not only due but are paid. Damages, or reparation is nothing but damages. So stop thinking about reparation as soliciting charity. Reparation is neither charity nor soliciting. It is damages. is damages. I understand that 2 officers of the university hospital have resigned as a result of the baby death. What them call it now? Baby death seem like an epidemic. Yeah, so that is about it. We have a couple other things, but I heard Miss Joyce this morning, that lady who phoned so well known and well liked from the Mobile phone the radio stations and bring some interesting aspects to the conversation. Miss Joyce was saying how she loved the Indian soap opera, the Indian drama show about day-to-day life, you know. And I think it's Sunday evening them said broadcast, and she said she want the time to be changed, because most time when it's a broadcast, she's at church, and by the time she reach home, it's just done and she can't get to see it. And those things will lead to temptation, you know. Because you have people will postpone church and come watch the Indian soap opera, Kama Sutra. You know, Kama Sutra is a piece of Indian whether say legend or not only legend but a piece of philosophy and teaching. But is a teaching about the uses and the ways and the expertise in sexual gratification. So plenty of the carvings that you see on some of the temples and things is explaining a whole heap of sexual activity and position and possibility and all kind of different things. It look like Miss Joyce love it like how the Indian love the Kama Sutra. And it's appropriate that sex education is a very appropriate thing in any culture. Yeah, so anyway, Blair set an example for Cameron. I don't know who's going to set an example for these politicians in Jamaica. But we must not make either them get their behavior get us down and hopeless, or allow them to convince you that they are your rulers and they are your leaders and that they control the destiny of the people. And this will be always so. This is the mind that they would like you to have, that they control the destiny of the people, and this will always be so, always. A lot of people believe this and just buy into it and help to keep such people in their desired situation. Them convince and hypnotize people, and this help to keep them in the position they want to be in. But it is necessary for you to be in control of your own mind as an individual, and to face life with confidence, regardless of how unfortunate or lacking in material your situation might be. To face life with confidence, because this is the nature of life. The nature of life is that if you pay proper attention to life, life gets better as a fact of life. That if you pay proper attention to life, life gets better. It's only when proper attention is not paid to life that life seems to be inevitably, unavoidably, can't avoid getting worse. Like life just gets worse and worse. That is only in the cases of inattention. You're not paying proper attention to your life, yourself, your life, and the life around you. That is when life seems like life is unfortunate, or life is full of difficulties and dark. Once you pay proper attention to yourself and to life, proper attention, and adjust and react according to the attention that you are paying and the life signs and the signs of life that is being shown to you, you will experience that the nature of life is for life to get better. That's all I can do is encourage you and encourage myself to prepare and implement the realities so life get better. And keep good company, keep company with good keep company with people who are good company. I don't say I must shun bad company, shun the people who are bad company. Don't shun. You don't have to shun anyone. But so long as them not prepared, so long as they are not prepared, an individual or groups of people, not prepared for better or not prepared for good. There are some people who are not prepared for good in any way and don't care to prepare for good. It's not good to really keep company with them. You can encourage them. You have to spend time with them. Don't shun them. Don't scorn them. But you have to spend the time that you spend with them. You have to spend that time in the simplest way, trying to explaining and demonstrating to them that life can be whatever you want to make it to be. Yes, man. So don't shun them, but it is best to keep company with good company. And it's not best for shun other people either or to scorn other people, but spend most of your energy either encouraging them or enlightening them, and then know when it is too much for you, you ease out of that company till you can take some more and give some more. If you don't have it, if there's nothing you have to give in terms of whether material or encouragement, you have to withdraw until you have something to spare. You have some energy or some goodwill to spare. When you don't have anything to spare, you have to spare yourself the trouble or the impossibility that you can help at the present moment. But there's no giving up. Well, thank you very much. We have any phone calls? We can run. And we have a couple of people to call today because we need to get an update about the St. Hilda's situation. I heard on Sunday, was it Sunday? Yes, I heard on Sunday that St. Hilda's had reinstated their appointment and offer to the young lady who was disappointed, who had been previously disappointed, because them say she was anointed a Jehovah's Witness and she too anointed. Alright, we're not gonna mock nobody, not even St. Hilda's, but want to update on what happened after her reappointment, and it seemed that all is well. That ends well, doesn't it seem so? And also, there was a lady phoned us the other day and was discussing the Caribbean Court of Justice and the proposal for the Privy Council to visit Jamaica and other places from time to time and from place to place. So I link up back with that lady because her reason was interesting, but it was interrupted. Let's get back to the numbers or the telephone. Yes, let's run the numbers because people need to new people need to hear and older people need to refresh their memory. Run the numbers, please. For straight up, we have a choice of numbers. 702-3470, 702-3470, 702-2585, 702-2585. 977-7638, 977-7638. Toll-free line 1-888-991-5155. Toll-free 1-888-991-5155. Digicel number 618-1823. Digicel 618-1823. All straight lines. Text line 899-7657. Text line 899-7657. We also stream live at www.newstalk93fm.com. www.newstalk93fm.com. Yes, good morning to you. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Sir, how are you doing, my brother?
Fine, thank you. How are you doing, sir?
Giving thanks, man. Alright. You know, me, a man love run through, but me have to call you for a reason with you this morning.
Yeah.
and for you to guide me. I was listening to the news as usual, and Stephen Vassiani, you know, him was commenting on the British business there.
Yeah, the offer of prison. Not prison, the offer of some contribution to the prison.
There you go. And probably a little part that has come to be corrected. But he was saying something about the main issue. And he was also saying something about the human rights problem. Because getting the prison would help to probably alleviate human rights problem. Now, tell me something, Gary. The main issue coming from any hierarchy of the British Empire now should be reparation. And secondly, the main issue, which is human rights. One to the human rights of them long time days of the people them. How you see that, Jerry?
Well, to put your words another way, but in harmony with you, what you say. Any government, including the British government, their main issue would be to look out for their interests and their people. But our main issue with them, I agree, would be to settle the imbalance and injustice that they implemented on our people over 500 years, and that helped to push, not only push us down, but to push them up. So it's a seesaw where they are up in the air now, seeing because we is down sawing.
Yes.
And them have we as hewers of wood and drawers of water.
There you go.
Like them have we like we are their drawers.
And we won't ever be 99.9 of Jamaica won't ever be anyone draw.
No, and may I point out here, I hope you don't mind me pointing out, that you are a Jamaican citizen of largely East Indian heritage, and in the process of your people reaching here, Britain stole away India in a story that is not as well known as the Rape of Africa, but Britain stole away India and built up Britain partly on the riches of India and the high culture and advanced technology of India.
There you go. Me hear you comment on it already, Jerry. I heard you some weeks ago commenting on that.
Yeah.
So them think they only help to open people like me and Mr. Coons eyes and other people.
Yeah.
Because one door for the Indian or whatever. Right is right.
Right is right. And that's one of the reasons why when Mahatma Gandhi, as a young lawyer in Africa, in South Africa, started his struggle for rights, when he saw how much, because he was against the struggle now, and then he joined the struggle in South Africa, and when he saw how much can be done and should be done, he said, I have to leave South Africa and go back to India, go take up the fight to get back India. That is how India became independent and got back them independence and from the robbery of England.
I remember that very well while watching the film Gandhi.
All right.
Yeah, man. And Ben Kingsley really played a wonderful role. But thank you very much as usual, Jerry.
Yeah, you're welcome, man.
All right, cool.
Let's go for a break, please. Welcome back to Straight Up, and greetings to Tassia Rich. She make me feel rich, me I tell you. Tassia Rich, you have news talk. Rich and Switch, thank you very much. Yes, well, welcome back to the telephone. Good morning.
Yeah, Bongo, man.
Yes, sir. Wagwan.
Yeah, man. I'm civilized, man.
Yeah, I know, man.
Yeah. You know, I want to find out. Like how you know me, Simpson Miller.
Yeah.
From long time.
Yeah, man. But it's not who you know, it's who know you.
No, me know that.
She might deny me still.
Okay. I want to know if she have any children.
If she have any children?
Yeah.
I don't think she have any birth children, but I think she has mothered many.
Oh. Why she not feel how children come, that's why she not make no comment from the 18 baby them dead.
Boy, it is really, it's not only surprising, it is in contrast. It is in contrast, as other people have pointed out even since morning and other programs. It is in contrast to her getting some good mileage out of child abuse, including rape.
Yeah.
Child abuse and rape, because rape is not only applying to children, but to adults are rape too. Yes, it is in contrast to the mileage. You're not getting a drop, a inch. You're not getting an inch out of, we're not getting an inch out of our tongue out about that thing, the baby epidemic. But we're getting a lot of, she's being coached to say, well then, hit the button hard about the rape and all those things, and the child abuse, because that will compensate for the bad ratings otherwise. But by the way, one time a lady explaining how the free zone run and how the Chinese nationals, that they have many skills, was telling Mr. Perkins, say, one China can do 5 nigger work, Mr. Perkins, to try to show Mr. Perkins how much work, how much productive them is. But it's not just that them can make 5 the number of garment to the black woman them can make in 1 hour, They means that the one China can sew the garment. Them is also a sewing machine mechanic. Them can fix the electrical part of the work. Them know for the accounting. And them good and know supervising to 5 different work. That's what the real meaning thing. So I can do 5 nigger work.
Oh, but it did sound like say them work faster and
faster. No, it's 2 things. They might do 5 times the amount of production. But the same one where you say I use the machine, usually they are trained to repair it and so on. A prime minister similarly is expected not only to be a prime minister. Most leaders are expected not only to be a leader, but to be as good a soldier as the foot soldier them commanding, as good a counselor, that them can counsel them soldier when the soldier feel downhearted, and all kind of ways. So a leader usually is expected to have 5 talents. You heard about the parable of the different servants that were given talents? Some were given 5, some were given 2, and some were given 1. And I find that the 1 talent people them usually control the rest of the people.
Yeah.
Not because not all 1 talent people they bear them talent. No. Most 1 talent people, the only talent with them have is guess what it is. You may guess what the 1 talented people usually what them 1 talent is.
You mean to be around the people?
To control other people. 1 talented people usually them great talent is controlling other people.
Yeah.
So now I noticed that 2 people so far have resigned their job as senior medical people, not only in the medical field but at the university hospital. And I imagine a few more are going to be sent. So apparently they will probably sacrifice 5 key people, in order to save Ferguson.
What's the captain?
Him eye tooth, him wisdom teeth.
The captain.
Yeah.
You know that those 2 persons who resign, and they resign without explanation.
Instead of guilty with explanation, them plead guilty without explanation.
Yes, they resign without explanation. So you don't know if it's push them out, you know what I mean, or them just do it on them own.
No, nobody wouldn't be jumping out. Nobody not jump off of 1 train, You know?
Yeah. I mean, I say...
You remember Lot and him family?
Yeah.
When some visitor come visit Lot to help guide them out of Saddam and guide them out of Gomorrah, some of the Saddamites and the Gomorrites surround him house and say, we notice some visitor come in your yard, I want a piece of them. And Lot said, no man, not trouble them money are some angel, not trouble them. And Lot push out him daughter out of the house like how yesterday sacrifice couple medical people,
Yeah.
Lot push out him daughter out of the house and say, see my daughter, them you say them a virgin and thing. Use them, but not use my visitor. And the men them say, no, we don't want a virgin girl.
So you have to, man.
Allow me to tell.
No, me hear the story there already, man.
A story, and on a story, a Bible, a gospel truth.
Yes. I'm telling you.
Well, thank you very much, yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
Next one, please. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up, hello. Are anybody there? 1 leaders there? Are anyone leaders there? Are there any leaders? Good morning, welcome to Straight Up, hello.
Yes, morning.
Go ahead.
The comments. Why should the Prime Minister comment on the fact that 18 young babies weighing less than a pound had passed? It would happen anywhere in the world, you know. If you understand medical science, especially dealing with pediatrics,
Yeah.
births that are delivered before 7 months or within the 7 month cycle,
Yeah.
the survival rate is 30%.
Yeah, that's
So,
what hold on. That's what I understand. By the way, how many live births have you had?
One.
One?
But it died too.
Died, yeah.
But the
Sorry,
thing
my
is,
condolences.
In this, yeah, thank you. In this society, there is this intellectual ignorance, and they are all over the place. And the ordinary Jamaican
Where's the intellectual ghetto, you say?
No, man, intellectual ignorance. And they are being portrayed as they are intelligent and they have a grasp and understanding of what, even the running of a country and politics, and they go out there and they blast in the Prime Minister, but they are really the intellectual ignorance.
Hold on a minute. Normally, you wouldn't expect the Prime Minister to comment on this baby thing, especially as she is known to love the children, love the poor. And
but who says the Prime Minister hasn't commented?
Has she?
Yes, she has.
What you said?
Oh, you mean what you said?
What you mean? What you mean?
She talked about the situation being with the medical services. It is being dealt with in the correct order.
No,
the medical
we don't revert to babies as it, even when it's one baby.
I didn't revert to any babies as it.
I know you're not talking about. You're not talking about the babies, and she's not talking about the babies. You're going around.
She said that statement was made, and she said that the experts in the field are dealing with it correctly. And
all right.
Hold on. Correctly.
All right. You remember Herod? Do you remember Herod?
No, you're caught in a time warp. You were alive at Herod time too? Because you went to JC at 9.
Yes.
And you passed whatever at 10.
Matter of fact, I went at 7 and prayers wasn't till 8.
So you are caught in a time warp. But you must stop projecting.
No, but I say if you remember Herod.
Confusing
no, I say if you remember Herod.
Talking about your friend Malawu.
No. You're not going serious. You're not going serious. Hear this. If you don't remember Herod, maybe you remember Sherrod.
Who is Sherrod?
Herod wife.
Oh, you're doing a rhyme thing, so you're talking.
No, I'm not talking about when them chop off when him daughter, which is you. Well, I think I Herod. What's his name again? The girl who did dance. The girl who did dance to John. The girl who did dance.
Behind the mic and mislead people.
The girl, yesterday morning, you promised.
Every day you undermine them and I tell them the right.
We have to go get rid of that. We have to get rid of that.
And I use the people.
All right, silence her. No, she rule out herself now. You see, if she did conduct herself a little better, she would be a continual correspondent here. But she rule out herself completely. I wasn't talking about what the girl did name where did dance for Herod, and him dance so much she say him would give her half of the kingdom. And when she dance and wine and please him and think she go want Portmore and Mobile, she says no, she only want one head. And she don't want it attached to the body neither. Because him did out for give her John the Baptist as a slave, you know. They said no, she want the head separate. But anyway, the babies. I'm not talking about that time, I'm talking about the years later. That's when Jesus was a big man. But when Jesus just born and Herod did find out, said the youth born and can't find the youth. And him a try inquire from the wise man, that are the consultant, them and the professor, them and the different top surgeon and consultant. Can't find out from them where the youth born and where and how long ago. Him decide to wipe out all youth under 2-year-old. Let's get to the next phone call. Good morning.
Wagwan, Jerry.
Fine, thank you.
Yeah, man. That lady there, from the JLP, she's a senator. What's her name?
You're talking about Miss Fort? No, Mrs. Fort, but Miss Malawu.
Malawu.
Miss Malawu or Mrs. Fort.
I hear her yesterday on some interviews. And she's so childish.
Yeah? What you say?
The way she act.
I know. What she say?
I don't remember all what she said.
No, tell me what you remember. You say you don't remember all. Don't tell me all. Tell me what you remember.
I don't remember all what she said, Jerry.
No, I'm not talking about the all. I'm talking about the little that you remember. What she say?
I don't have it in everything in my head.
You don't have anything in your head. Your head is empty.
But the way me hear that lady act childish.
You can't say what she say, but you say she acting childish.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because
So now,
as a big judge,
Yes.
she was a judge,
Yes,
and she's an attorney at law.
yes,
And the way she act,
yes.
very childish.
I am not her attorney, but through you come to the talk show, you're talking about somebody, saying somebody act childish. The least I can do is ask you what them say. So I'm not her attorney, but I'm inquiring now from you. And it turned out now that you, the witness, seem like you childish. Hello?
Come again? What you say?
I know you're not here, man. You're not here when she talk. You don't remember what nobody say. If it's a yesterday, them say it, you don't remember. If them say it 1 second ago, you don't remember.
And I got to another thing, Jerry.
Better.
Dr. Trevor McCarthy.
McCarthy
Yeah.
or McCartney.
Let me call him McCarthy.
You call people anything.
I mean, that's when you know him is a professor.
Well, when you find out.
This one, I find out on the news.
So you knew him name before though?
Yeah, man, I know him, man. I know him.
Yeah?
A long time, him there KPH, the donkey years, you know.
Oh, I think you were saying it.
At St. Anthony, it's Bruce Golding, he moved from the KPH and then sent him at University of the West Indies.
Me and the man Bruce Golden go to school same time, you know.
Eh? I know him good, man.
And we did, from that time we decide so well then, say donkey say hurt no level and we're going to see in a different way how we can get justice for the donkey. Then how you call yourself donkey? You know you're in front of donkey years.
Yeah, man, a long time in there at KPH, man.
But I'm not there now.
Not there now, man. I know when him left, man. Him left and I go to University. University of the West Indies.
why anytime do you go to animal hospital?
Eh?
Why you go to the vet when you have any problem?
I don't go to bed, Jerry. When I speak, I visit the KPH.
You go
But
KPH.
I am frightened to know that man like Trevor McCarthy, who is a professor.
Yeah.
Will I make all those things happen to him?
Happen to him. The things that happen to you is not you do them, you know. The things that you do. A lot of people talk about something happen to them and different when them really means that them do it. But when the things that happen to you, I know you do it. The things that you do know is just you do. But I don't think it's him actually do those things, but him have responsibility. What happens is that they're trying to make him bear responsibility for his area.
Yeah.
But they're not trying to make the ministers bear responsibility for their area.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, look more.
Thank you very much. Let's go for a break.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Straight Up. I'm your host, Jerry Small. Good morning. Morning.
Bongo Jerry.
Yes, sir.
Rastasta.
Wagwan.
There.
And
You know what? I think I don't like the CCJ idea because I think somebody is going to be tried for crime against humanity and they don't want it to be tried in England. They want it to be tried in Trinidad.
Oh.
And I think something smells fishy around here.
Yeah.
Don't like it at all, man.
Yes.
And I think something towards reparation is bungled up in that, you know.
Yeah.
And some money might have been paid already and they have one bank. So they don't want that to be tried in England. They want it to be tried in Trinidad.
Yeah.
I just have that funny feeling.
Yeah.
And you know what, the $20 that's each tourist leave for us here in Jamaica, I think there should be a bank set up.
The $20. You mean that percentage that is taken out?
And they call it Tourism Enhancement Fund.
Okay.
TEF.
Oh, they take a 20 US out of each
Ticket.
out of each plane ticket, yes.
Yes.
And that's supposed to help develop
The
tourism
enhancement of tourism.
through a government agency, yes.
Yes. And that money isn't being trickled to the communities. So what I think that what I will do with that is I will set up a bank account, most likely the Bank of Jamaica.
Yeah.
Whereas each resident own a debit card.
Yeah.
So every month or every year, some money go into that account. So each Jamaican can earn something from tourism because it's not being trickled down to the people. Each hotel, each foreign hotel that given contract or given agreement to build in Jamaica, 80% of the money that they make in Jamaica leave Jamaica.
Yes.
I think it should be the other way around.
And with 1 million visitors a year. By now, Jamaica now have about 2 million visitors a year.
Oh, yes.
How many
The Minister of Tourism always brag of how it's
what
going
number?
up.
What is the figure them have arrivals?
I have to research. I have to look it up because I know it's available on the tourist board website.
But I remember decades ago it passed million.
Oh, long time, man. We passed 2 million already.
All right, say it is 2 million visitors arrive a year. And each one of them, $20 US is taken for the tourism enhancement fund.
Yes.
That is no 40 million US dollar that.
We have enough money that.
40 million US dollar. That is
Yes.
yes. Well, all right. Thank you very much. Keep at it. Yes.
Highly.
Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome, ma'am. How are you doing?
I'm Simone from Golden Spring, a first-time caller but long-time listener.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, it's why I call this morning. I'm listening for many years, but I call this morning because that disgusts me a whole lot.
Yes.
Yes, I don't know why I can't get her off the program. She disgusts me a whole lot.
She does. I can get her off of the program, but from time to time, she has been stopped for a while.
You know how long it takes us to keep a child in your tummy for 9 months, and then when the child comes, it die, and then she makes. They don't know even. Probably she don't even have a child for herself, so she don't know what it is to carry a child into her tummy.
Well, that's what I understood from her before. She told me that she don't have no children, but this morning she said she got one live birth, but it didn't live.
Yes, it have a right. She didn't live.
No. Don't be tempted that way, ma'am. Don't be tempted. It's temptation. That's why even Jesus and anybody else who decides that them not doing no wrong, even people who decide them not doing no wrong are tempted sometimes, you know. That's why I went out and practiced how to resist temptation. So him go face the temptation and then him. So don't make bed tempt him, ma'am. Tell bed to get behind you.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Small. Keep doing the good work you're doing.
Thank you very much.
And my baby father said to bless you. We listen each day to your program and keep doing the good work you're doing.
I so feel so good. What part of Jamaica you call from?
Golden Spring. And tell Wilson I love listening to him sometime also. We are calling from Golden Spring.
Mind your baby father give Wilson a bump in the head, you know.
No, it's not small. No, it's not small.
Thank you.
No, it's not small.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, yeah, ma'am.
Okay, sir.
Call again soon and don't wait till somebody rot you for call.
All right, sir. Thank you very much.
Lick down them rot and keep the rot to yourself. Yeah, ma'am?
All right. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Yeah, Mr. Smart.
Yes, Mr. Bro, may I tell you?
Yeah, greetings to Mrs. Smart, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, from yesterday I wanted was to speak to you, you know?
Yeah.
Because I was listening up something and I hear a talk.
Yes.
Now, that man, Mr. Peter Blake.
So Peter Blake, oh yes, the successful
Yeah, I don't hear you say nothing about it. That's why I really called, because I was listening for you to say, I thought to hear something about it.
Yeah, I said something, but not much.
This is what I heard.
Yeah.
He run against Damian Crawford.
Yeah.
And he was successful.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
But now I understand, so the PNP,
Yeah.
is like them don't want him run because him don't have certain amount of what you call it, qualities or what have you. He's a businessman, I understand.
Yeah, what they said, what you heard, what you read.
I understand, say, them want to make, I think, them prefer Oliver Clue.
No, before them prefer DK Duncan daughter, they said something about Blake. But what is it that you heard them say about him?
No, I hear them say, you know, they have poor man should have if he become an MP.
Yeah.
It's like that. In the charisma or something like that.
No, it's not charisma. Them have some questions about integrity that did come up 2 times before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Integrity, yes. Yeah. And I am, but it happened to a girl of Portland too, because she beat the doctor man.
Yes.
And through the doctor man, we have more integrity and clout, you know? Because
him have more clout at certain level, higher levels than she. She have more, but him a do less with more.
Yes.
All or
So I wonder say, how him don't call you and tell you what happened because if him win,
You mean Peter Blake?
yeah.
I don't know. What I believe is that him resign himself toward the PNP. So in other words, him just take it and say, well, I'm not fight no more. Because him passed through it 2 times before, you know, where him
So
was...
what, him no bother.
Him no what?
Him, although him win, him just leave it.
No, when him find so them reject him reject him candidacy. I think him just draw back because it's not the first time it happened, you know.
No. But this time them allow him and him win.
No, them allow him before. Remember him never running, them allow him for try to get the candidacy before.
Yeah.
And he was the most popular person in the area.
Yeah.
But when it reached up to election time, they said them nah go with him. It's not the first time it happened, about the 3rd time.
So what you think by him, please?
Well, him can run independent. And the other one is a thing, I don't know if it's 1,000 year time you live for that. No, well, you're not hear me. You ask me what I'm thinking.
Huh?
I say it might take 1,000 year because it not go happen too quick. Him can either run independent or him cross over the floor. Not on the floor, seller, because I'm not up on the floor yet. Him would have to climb underneath underground and make a tunnel go over jail because I'm not on the floor.
Like how him not then how him can't cross.
No, but him can't cross the floor, but him can make a tunnel underground and go there.
Okay.
But I don't see him doing that because him is a staunch arm.
But I don't hear me even talk on the radio and say, well...
No, I don't hear none. I don't hear none.
Don't say anything.
No.
You heard about it, though?
Yes, I hear about it.
And you never even...
I didn't make a comment, you know, but I never talk long about it.
Yeah, because I was listening for you too. He's a man who you know from...
Yeah, man, I know him long time, man.
Yeah. And
What?
so I don't hear say nothing. That's why I really...
Yeah, what happened is that some of the PNP people say them not want him as a candidate because I'm linked with some people who them have a good reputation.
Oh.
But him said that him only meet the man with them say him link with. Years after them say him link with them, with the man, they him meet him and him only help him out in a one situation, also some financial situation. But them some other people say, well then him and them a clique and you know, them now want to clique in the like how you have presidential clique over in the jail.
I mean, there are lady call you want a call about Unschbach of Natadina.
Yes. Same all. The lady was saying Peter Blake all and them shouldn't make it.
I don't think it's that one.
If now the one say Peter Blake are 70 I mean you say Peter Blake is at least 15 years young, more than 15 years younger than that. But she go like she know him and say him out. Thank you very much. 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good morning. With the latest headlines, I'm Kayla Wright. Police attached to the Counterterrorism and Organized Crime Investigation Branch CTOC arrested and charged 3 men, including an elderly man, for various offenses under the Larceny and Forgery Acts. Charged are 65-year-old Vernon Miller of Water Lane in Clarendon, who is charged for obtaining money by false pretense, 39-year-old Andre Poorman of Chantilly District in Westmoreland, who is charged for the offences of obtaining money by false pretense and conspiracy to defraud, and 36-year-old Patrick Anthony Williams of Park Lane in Kingston 19, who is charged for forgery and uttering forged documents. Reports are that Miller told the complainant that he is an authorized agent in the sale of a house which was being sold for $8 million. A down payment of $1.5 million was made to him. However, it was later discovered that Miller was not in a position to sell the house. Meanwhile, Poorman, who was arrested and charged on October 13, allegedly placed an advertisement in the newspaper advertising that he is the co-owner and operator of a car rental dealership seeking to expand the business. A caller expressed interest and was informed that the cost of purchasing the franchise was $2.5 million. The complainant subsequently paid over monies on different occasions, amounting to $4 million. It was later discovered that Poorman was operating a fraudulent scheme. And last Friday, Williams was arrested and charged after he applied for and was issued with a taxpayer registration number in the name of Patrick Sylvester Williams. In support of his application, he submitted a Jamaican passport and birth certificate in the foregoing name. Subsequently, the genuine Patrick Sylvester Williams attended the Taxpayer Registration Center to apply for his TRN. However, his application was denied due to the previous application by Williams. The Ministry of Education says it has dispersed October's salaries and allowances to all institutions and personnel. According to an advisory from the ministry, the sum, which was dispersed yesterday, is in line with the new rates agreed under the 2015-2017 heads of government. Meanwhile, the ministry says the retroactive portion of the new salaries and allowances will be paid next month. Islamic State militants have killed 3 captives in Syria's ancient city of Palmyra by tying them to columns and blowing them up. The identities of those reportedly killed on Sunday have yet to be given, but they are thought to be the first to have been killed in that way since the jihadist group seized the ruins in May. And those are the stories making the latest headlines. News next at 11 o'clock. Stay tuned. Straight Up with Jerry Small continues. I'm Kayla Wright.
Welcome back to Straight Up. I'm your host, Jerry Small. Let's have some text message before we go to the phone. Next one. Jerry, me find a phone. It's not in a case. So I doubt it's Muta Paruka one. I wear the phone barefoot. Alright, Muta foot. Muta, so I'm on a beer, so I'm not on barefoot. Next one. Jerry, why should Bible scholars believe that the prophet Elijah was taken away in a little horse and chariot with some fire around it? The man was taken in a highly sophisticated flying machine. Yeah, man, a drone, yes. Next one. It's not only blind people are handicaps, but those who can't get pregnant too. Well, that would constitute a handicap for true. Yes, that would. That's true. Next one. Hi, Jerry. Can you please tell me exactly where in Crossroads you find Retirement Road? I can't recall where. Thank you. Well, if you're in Crossroads, you leave Crossroads driving towards halfway tree. Leave Crossroads, the clock on your left Carib. And you now go up Old Road, you go towards halfway tree. Retirement Road is the first road on the left by Empire Supermarket, Empire Store. First road on the left of the traffic light, there's a pass. No, before you reach State Theatre. No, well, you don't know State Theatre, because it's turn in a bank, you know. The first road on the left when you leave Crossroads, going towards halfway tree. First road on the left, it's slant at an angle. Well, I'll turn off his angle, but it's not a right angle. It's a left angle. Next one. Robin, you should like, what? You sound like a big fat market woman. What color baggy you wearing today? You see the kind of person this you do. And you don't have to read them things, you know. But to read them for sure the kind of mind and thing what them have. Well, thank you very much for that text message. Send the next one like it, or send one little more rotten more on it too. You're supposed to have more rotten more than this, because you're not really start yet. Let's get back to the telephone. Morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Hello?
Telephone. Good morning. Welcome. Straight Up. Hello?
Sir Smart?
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, I call from Indian, sir.
Yeah?
Yeah, some Chinese sell some sugar in a supermarket.
Talk slow.
Black
some Chinese. You
some
mean
Chinese in a supermarket.
Hold on, you mean some Chinese national, the people who just come from China?
You know, they call them national or one national, but a Chinese supermarket.
Hold on, you buy the sugar?
Yeah.
So when you're buying the sugar, you don't talk to them. You buy it without no word pass between you, no?
Yeah, because it depends on the shelf for the 5 pound, and you pick up some parcel and pick on carrot, but it go down. So when you feed them so small,
yeah,
it's black and metal. When you put it in the shelf for about 10 minutes.
Yeah,
and when you chin it off.
Oh, you mean when you sweet something, you have to make it settle?
You have to shake it for about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And when you have to stream the class again.
Yeah.
And when you go left in the bottom of your jug, it's black, and I say, it's not like a cancer thing like in it. It comes like some black, something like a tar thing in it. You understand?
Yeah.
So people who are boy look up porridge now and use all that, you know, say, I keep that kill off people.
But hear this now. From before I born, you have them kind of sugar still a shop. It's not a new thing.
Yeah, but me that's small, I not expect them things to still in them time now.
No, you expect that things would improve, but a lot of things still going on same way. Bad thing. When the good thing continue, you're going to don't mind. But when bad things continue, you have a right to expect that things would improve, because as I say, I believe that the nature of life is that life gets better.
Yeah, so some is a small. So what they can do them things right now? You can't some of you supposed to go look for them things and take my myself.
Bureau of Standards, I believe Bureau of Standards is who's supposed to look for them things there. Bureau of Standards. You ever hear about Bureau of Standards?
Yeah.
Where you say down in Mobile area?
Mobile area, man. Me if you go on the way, listen.
Alright, tell me something now. Tell me something now.
So you should got them black one or something.
No, hold on, please.
Mix it.
Hold on, please. When you're buying the sugar, you tell them that you want a 5 pound pack of sugar, right?
No, it's already wait on the shelf.
Oh, it's a supermarket. Oh, so you pick it up and you go to the cashier. Right.
You pick it up and go to the cashier and pay for it.
All right. So when you're paying the cashier, the owners of the supermarket, them sit down in a different part, or them sit down around the cash register?
Them sit down in a different part. Them sit down upstairs and for me understand and I watch what I go on downstairs.
Yeah. So you never.
They have a shelf up.
Yeah. So you never hear them talk yet.
No.
Then how you come to the conclusion, say, oh, you say you don't know whether the Chinese national are?
I don't know if I'm national them, but you know, we know say them are China.
You know what we call the national them though?
The one them over there a long time?
No, the one who either just come or
the one who just come.
Or the one them come since them born here. The one them no born here.
The one them no born here.
Yeah, yes. And them come from China. Don't mean the one who come from Trinidad.
And them all that mobile supermarket.
So what is the reason? What is the reason why they are getting to own all of these supermarkets and African people, the Jamaican black people now? What is the reason? Because
they might get certain benefit, not tax. So some of the people you understand, so them get the most benefit.
Hold on. We are listening to you and we want to hear complete sense. We don't want to hear half of the argument sensible and that have no sense. Because listen, it's not like we sit down having some drinks and we just talk different things to entertain one another. So there must be some reason different from them now pay tax, because even people who pay tax have money and want to buy a place. So why is it that they are getting the place to buy and them opening the business? What is the reason?
We can't tell the reason there.
You can't find out. Well, let me tell you this now. No, don't keep on repeating. Don't keep on repeating the same thing over and over, because it only take up time. But let me tell you this. Try and find out what is the reason why they are getting to buy out these places, because you must find out, because there's reasons for it, and it's not just because them is Chinese or because black people black. There's other reasons. If we don't find out these reasons, we'll hold on ourselves unnecessarily. Fine. No, I have to go now. Let's go to the next caller. I've gone really way over the time, but please, I forgot the next call. Find out the reason now you're calling back on everything. Yes, sir. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah. Mr. Small.
Yes, sir.
Have you heard that letter in the Senate?
Yeah.
It's an unsigned letter.
Which one of the letters unsigned?
The letter that Senator Malahoo Ford read from last week Thursday in the Senate.
What letter she read?
The letter about the British Privy Council coming to Jamaica to invite, coming to Jamaica to sit.
Yes, no. And that letter came from who?
Well, it is said in the public sphere that it is a letter from the Privy Council.
And it came, hold on, there's one at a time. And it came when?
It came in 2010, somewhere about there.
Okay, and it came, I presume, to the Attorney General, right?
Yes.
And how did Malahoo Ford get it?
We don't know. It's only
how you know if she get it?
Then does she read it in this?
Reading something like how I read the text message like a while. That don't tell you how I did get the text message, you know.
No.
So the reading something that's no answer. How did she get it? How did she?
Jerry, can't tell you that.
You can't tell me. So you don't know if it's a copy of that letter then?
Put me a copy.
So
stick out my neck in.
So you don't know if it's a copy, right?
Yeah.
And the fact that you don't know it's a copy, the fact that it is unsigned also, means that you don't know if it's there it come from.
You mean from England?
Yeah.
Yes, I don't know.
So you don't know. So you don't know if it's so the unsignedness don't have no significance then if you don't know where it come from, how she get it.
That's what conclusion I personally come to.
Yes. So therefore you were saying that you're reading a false letter?
Jerry, I am not going to pass any judgment on the letter.
Yeah.
All I call you to tell you that I heard on a radio program and Minister Faulkner said she have a copy of it also. And it was shown on television on TCJ last night that it is unsigned.
Yes. And it come from who?
Well, the origin of it is from England.
How you know it come from England and nobody no sign?
Then nobody make me go down that road.
You don't want to go down the road? You come up the road a while ago.
Yes.
And I am standing up at the gate talking to you and you want to deny that you just come up the road? How you land? Is a drone land at my gate? Is a helicopter you take come here?
Me not at your gate, sir.
Yeah, but you are at the gate here now. It's not telephone program.
Yes, but
you don't want to go down that road.
In a detail, me only call
you are telling me a detail.
Can you investigate?
But no, so you put me to work. You hear some me have a dog up here. No, I'm not quarreling. The first thing, we're not quarreling. I'm not insulting and nobody hang up. Because you are different.
We are hearing a lot of things about this letter.
No, but hold on. Hold on.
You know, Mark.
Hold on.
Mark, what man they say? It refers to it as a Watergate letter.
No. Lettergate.
Lettergate.
You don't have me have to correct you. Me have to telling you. I have to be telling you what you hear.
Yes.
Because you don't know you can't tell head from tail what you hear.
Me don't know about the head and
tail. You know A?
Eh?
You know bullfoot?
Yeah, man.
Tell me the difference between A and bullfoot.
Well, one of them, the bull stand up on the leg, but the other part I know, I don't know about that.
A. Where A stand up on?
You can make it like, you can turn in a V, you know, and make a cross in the middle.
Yeah.
If that the A you want, you have the A can be made in 3 different ways.
Yeah.
Capital A, common A.
Yeah. Somebody said, I read yesterday, that if you pass a light post and see a jackass stand up on top of it, chances are that he didn't get there by himself.
You read that yesterday?
Yes.
From what?
No, I read that and it teach me a lesson, and that is why I'm not surprised about your phone call here now. I know somebody help you and direct you.
To come up where you are?
But you are not where I am. You are on top of a light. No, you are on top of a light post.
Terry, you're a little snide.
What snide mean?
Snide argument when you coming over from time to time. You're not
then why you laughing?
You're a little snide thing now.
What's snide?
You know, so radio, the atmosphere and the thing of the radio we pass through.
Yes.
God got you a lot of things to make it. As for you to come on radio and not waste time and talk.
Yes.
Come on in one of the thing where the bull then do at Texas.
Yes.
Yeah? You know them do at Texas.
Only Texas bull do that. Bull not pass gas anywhere in the world, them there.
Well.
And you want to know when Miss Fort do? When she go to bathroom, you want to know if she you want to know whether she come forth. Hello, you want to know when she go in him hang up. You want to know when she go in her bathroom, when she come forth, and if she really forth, and if a forth really come out of her bathroom. But them don't want to know when she reach into the chamber, because in the bathroom, the chamber for there. When I told you already yesterday, where if you pass a light post, I read yesterday, and it's one of the wisest things about it. If you pass a light post and see a jackass on top of it, chances are he didn't get there by himself. He got some help. Well, thank you very much. Boy, that was great, man. That's why I give him double amount of time, you know. But we want to call Tekla make fit. But we could take some call. Good morning. We see one jackass. Don't make one jackass make many, you know. Good morning.
Mr. Small.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
How are you? Boy, them stressing you out.
No, you can't stress me out, mama.
Jerry,
yes,
I like how you handle your program because let me tell you something. These people are interesting. Very interesting.
It's true, man.
Yeah, man. But keep on doing what you're doing. I like your historian behavior.
Yes.
Give us the history. You're not that older than I am.
True.
But no.
Well,
you know the ladies with the business around Mullines Road. No one come sit in one day with you.
Round Mullines Road. Which part
yeah,
of
the restaurant lady, man. You have a whole permit picture when we always book up out the street.
Oh.
This is she.
Yes, man.
I may always like to listen to you because you have a lot of history to this. And you know what I like about you, Jerry?
Yeah.
You are not biased.
You could have fooled me.
No, I don't think you're biased because my recollection, how I recall some of the things that you mentioned, maybe I don't have the date.
Yes.
As how you, boy, you're really good. But I can recall a lot of the happenings that you. But you know what I want you to hit on, Jerry?
Yes.
The migration of the people from the Prime Minister constituency.
To where?
To Sufferers Heights.
Oh, you mean in the 70s and 80s?
In the 70s and the 80s.
Yes.
I used to live on Walton Park Road.
Yes.
So me know all of that. Me have all the history, but a lot of Jamaicans
yes.
don't know.
Yes.
You understand? And I would like you to talk about it.
Yes. It went two sides, do you know? It happened
two sides. Yeah, man, you know, Jerry.
Yes.
What you say, truth is truth, you know, Jerry.
Yeah.
Truth is truth. And I like when you speak the truth. Jerry, I might like a party, but I'm not going down with them.
No.
Right? I might like the way the party govern, but them not going to carry me down. I love my country, Jerry.
Yeah.
I've traveled, and I've seen how other people live. And let me tell you something. It changed my whole thinking about politics, especially in Jamaica. I see too much things happen here.
Yeah, look here now. Them have a practice in India. I think it's in other part of the world, but mostly in India. I forget which religion it is, whether it is Hindu or Sikh or whatever. Where I think they call it purda. Where when a man die, especially a rich man where you have, you know, big rich wife and thing, when him die, them whole heap of wood on him body and light it a fire, and the wife go upon it and burn up too. All in the modern time it happening now. Still a happening now. So you are like the party now. You're wiser than that. You decide say you're not go down in a perdition or in a purda. And you're not go there like the party, but you're not because the party dead. Make you must bury with it. That's nice. The next thing is this. If you're driving on the Mandela Highway, somewhere out past, when you pass the turn for go, I think it's when you pass the turn for go in a Portmore going out. Sometimes if you look on the left hand side of the road, you will see some grave. Like a little mini cemetery, about 10 or 15 grave. Yeah. Well, there's some of the people where I did have a runway from town and go live out that way. And can go back and make pen and them place I go bury. I think the estate did give them permission for bury a few dead out there.
That's so
yes,
great.
Check it out. Don't believe me.
Yeah, I was young, but I remember.
Check it out.
You know, I know of the whole call it Holocaust or whatever you call it.
Is that Holocaust? Is that Holocaust? Yes.
Yeah, man, the people have to run, Jerry. I remember in those days you see people, truck used to move board houses, and you see them, and Jerry, I have associates who have passed on in some horrific. I remember one day this young man came to me and said, I will never eat meat as long as I live, babies and everything. But Jerry, you know that young lady, Beth, she turned my stomach. She turned my stomach. She and Lambert Brown. I love, man, it's a two, when I listen to people.
But they are coming from the boils, the working class now, so your boils would have to strong. But I forgot now.
Yeah, man.
Because I don't want to get upset, you know.
But remember to touch it, Jerry.
Yeah, when me just touch it. When me tell you about the mini cemetery, I touch it, so you must go check it out and come back and tell me if it's true, me attack. Thank you very much. Here, ma'am.
All right.
Well, we have a call Tekla McFit, but we're going to take a couple more calls. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up, you know.
Morning, Mr. Small.
Morning, sir, how are you doing?
Okay, the first time caller.
Yeah, thank you.
And I just want to say your program is the greatest program that ever is.
Oh, yes. Thank you very much.
Mr. Small.
Sir.
I am going to go back into history.
Yeah.
There is two kings.
Yeah.
And I'm going to name, well, let me say, this one is in the making. 3 rulers. Let me say 3 rulers.
Yeah.
2 of them already gone through history.
Yeah.
One was Pharaoh.
Yeah.
And one was King Herod.
Herod, yes.
No, they had no feelings for the mothers who were crying out because the 4-star or 5-star or 6-star general went and slaughtered those children. The mother were crying out. And they had no feelings, nor emotion about the death of those babies. Now, I want Jamaican to look at what is happening to our babies. I want our youth to wake up and realize that they can't sit in the corner and say these things are just, things set up like that. But they should rise up, because out of those two experiences that I told you, and naming those 2 kings, 2 of the greatest leaders that ever known to hurt, rise out of those experiences.
Yeah. Moses and Jesus.
Moses and Jesus. You are correct, Mr. Small. Now, if our youth sit down on their butt and let this thing slide, dear children, rulers will come and kill their children too.
Yeah.
I am asking the youth to raise up and smell the coffee and see what is going on. I'm not going to call any name, Mr. Small, but this is a 3rd leader, still in history.
Yeah.
So let us see. All
right, here we go. Call me again soon. Here, sir. What part of Jamaica you called from?
St. Mary.
Okay. Call again soon. Here, sir.
All right.
Thank you very much. We're going to try to take at least one more of these calls before we link with Tekla McFit. I'm so sorry. A couple of people are going to have to go wait till after 11 o'clock. Sometimes we go extra time with some of the callers because of the interest and so on. And sometimes it's just a curiosity about jackasses and those things, and the migration of jackasses. Morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Next one, please. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Come across. Next one. Give me a next one, please. Not there? All right. Text message and then we'll call Tekla McFit. Thank you. Text message. Happy birthday to Gloria Hope. You get plenty money as you begin a fresh year. I would like to request the song called Gloria from Chris and Senton. Gloria. I don't know who that is by. Who? You know it? It's a modern music. Oh, Gloria. I have a next one. I think Sparrow did sing out Gloria. Give it. Tell him to play about it, please. Next one. Jerry, why Europe always want to imprison us Africans? They gave us Elmina off the coast of Ghana. Slave were below and the church on top. You mean them grab Elmina, because Elmina is the African one, yes. And them put church on top and so them a blessed slave. In other words, them up. When people do business out the road and them go throw a little water of make load sell off and all them things, throw water all upon the goods. That's how them usually treat all the African, Like them a bless the slave so that when them will survive the journey and go cut enough sugar cane. Next one. Jerry, I hear you comparing the Japanese yen to the dollar. If our dollar had some other name, it would not have the same impact on all of us. If our currency had a different name, the comparison would not be so stark. Only failed economies dollar declined so rapidly coming from Chas. Well, that's why I, for some time now I've been comparing the Jamaican dollar exchange rate with the Japanese one, because the Japanese one stays stable. Meanwhile, the Jamaican one not liable to stay stable for long. So the difference is that it's not the number of your currency that it take to buy $1 US. Is if it next year this time and 20-year time it will be still that ballpark or otherwise things going to be costing 10 times the amount in your dollars. Next one. Jerry, Tony Blair apologized for slavery in the British Parliament. Check it out. I think I remember hearing that. No, I think he said it was did he apologize or say it was regrettable? But he did make some mention of it. That is my recollection. Let's go for the break, please. Welcome back to Straight Up. I'm your host, Jerry Small. And as I told you, and as you might have heard even before me, on Sunday I heard that St. Hilda's High School has reinstated the appointment of the young lady, forget her name, as head girl. And since that I haven't heard anything, so I need to hear authoritatively whether, as many people wondered, she would and has accepted the reappointment. So we're going to join Tekla McFett here, who brought this topic to light in the island, was the first person to bring it to light and brought it to light on this program. And this radio station carried the first news item. We have to reiterate, we're not boasting, we're just giving the background and the outline. Yes, welcome, Ms. Tekla McFett.
Rastafari, greetings, and give thanks for your program, followed up by Area FM,
yes,
Cabo, and followed up by Nationwide.
Yes.
As a result of bringing this incident to the attention of the public, you have allowed a very important debate to take place in the island of Jamaica. The debate about education, religion or denomination, and human rights.
Yes, and I thank you very much for forcefully for bringing it.
What I gather is that yesterday the Bishop of Montego Bay spoke to the school for some length of time and indicated that Jade Basco would resume her position of head girl and house captain.
Yeah.
Well, you see, it's a tremendous opportunity for the school. The school is the adult here.
Yes.
And the atmosphere must be a bit chilly.
Yeah.
So it will be the initiative of the adults to sort of cool things between Jade Basco and themselves and focus on the most important thing of people taking in education and passing their CXCs, because time flies so quickly, and Jade Basco group is taking CXC this year.
Yeah.
That's correct. Oh, let me put in this since I'm Acosta. It's my disgust of discrimination as Rastafari, having experienced that pain that made me not hesitate to be involved. But I would also like to say that my daughter, who just talking to her parents as children do, made us aware of it. But my children have been victimized in the past.
Yes.
For things that I have said, being Rastafari.
Yes.
And I just want to say that I hope my daughter will not be victimized.
Yes.
The last two, she's in the same class as Jade Basco. The last two reports I picked up for her, she was first.
First in the
always
in
in the first three.
Yes.
She and Jade Basco are always up there.
Yes.
Okay. What, you see, the school needs to use this now to teach the children about the rule of law.
Yes.
That regardless of who you are, there are certain laws which are supposed to be preeminent, regardless of the status you come from. It's no first class or second class citizen.
Yeah.
It is the rule of law.
Yeah.
Because this is an experience of that. And so the school should use it as a teaching agent, this whole experience.
Yeah.
Involve, engage the students in this. In fact, when I worked at the Office of the Public Defender up to about a year and a half or so ago, 2 years, the then public defender had asked me, concerned like you, of the ignorance in civics of our students.
Yes.
I hear you talk of that. The students don't know civics and how the history is related to human rights. he asked me if I would devise a program to try and facilitate students all over.
This is Makula or Witter?
No, Mr. Witter.
Yes, yes.
Mr. Witter.
Yes, yes.
He asked me to devise a program, which I did, and we used the theme. I used the theme of each one should be each one's defender.
Yeah.
And we even drew up a logo. My son, now 19, who's in his third year of law at Norman Manley, he designed a logo for me, which I presented, and a whole program I linked with the schools, and because I linked also with a teacher at Edna Manley School. This is someone I'd worked with the deaf, someone who's an expert in miming.
Oh, yeah?
You know, Pierre Lemire.
Yes, yes.
And he
the French brother there.
That's right.
So your voice drop away.
Yes,
but
sorry. So I engaged someone. So we were planning a competition in the schools.
Yeah.
They would do skits and write essays on human rights, civics and human rights subjects.
Yeah.
And there would be a competition and so on. But unfortunately, the public defender then used the germ of the idea in the inaugural human rights speech that he gave at the Norman Manley School some time ago, and then abandoned the program. So I think this situation where there's a lack of clarity and apparent ignorance of children, of high school students about civics and human rights, it's an opportunity for the present public defender to take up this thing and to be able to educate the public and our children about, along the theme of religion, human rights and education. It's wonderful to turn this into a positive.
Yeah,
and then St. Hilda's would be a leader here, and hopefully, proudly so.
Yes, but now before I ask you about the current situation, what you said just reminded me of Michael Manley as a teenager taking a stand against bullying and some other things at Jamaica College.
I've heard that.
And they tried to victimize him, and he refused to be victimized, and they tried to expel him, but his father advised him, say, write a letter of resignation, resign from the school and don't allow them to expel you. And he left the school, and when he marched out through the school gate, almost the entire school formed a guard of honor, especially those boys who were suffering bullying before. And it went down. It was a civics lesson to all of, not only students of Jamaica College, but to the whole Jamaica who gradually heard about it, about rights and standing out, and about parents standing beside their children. And it went as a lesson. And I think this now, Brownstown is going to be extra sensitive about civics and the rights of parents. St. Hilda's community going to be extra sensitive, and the whole Jamaica little, but it's going to go down in history. And thank you very much for your help. And not only that, this underlines how much a parent-teachers association or a relationship between parents, students, teachers, and the community can be so much of a bolstering of the teacher-student situation.
Let me make another quick point. It was said that she was denied the post because she's a Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah.
Now, we want to make the distinction. Rastafari speaks of a livity.
Yeah.
Not something written down on paper.
Yeah.
This girl's mother had written down on paper Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah.
But in all the years she has attended that school, St. Hilda's, she has taken part in all the rituals of worship.
Yes.
Flag raising included.
Yeah.
Therefore, in fact, she was a practicing Anglican.
Yes.
You see?
Yes.
And we need to make that distinction in life. It's not what people say they are.
Yes, what they practice.
They live.
You practice what you preach, or you preach
practice
what you preach.
And in this manner, they can use it to teach the children so much.
Yes.
St. Hilda's has a grand opportunity
to
continue being the great school it has been and to lead in this linking for the whole of our children and the nation, education, religion, and human rights.
May I make
that's going on in the world.
May I make one more point?
Okay.
Like Peter Blake and many other aspirants to become candidates for the PNP, some aspirants become candidates for the JLP, they are proposed and sometimes they are elected, but it stands subject to confirmation. Now my parents put down at 9 years old, them put down on the paper, JC, that I am an Anglican.
Alright.
But the Anglican church, like others, when you reach 12, they examine you whether you affirm yourself as an Anglican, and if you affirm yourself and they also approve you, they confirm your candidacy. Well, when I reached 12, I was resisting from before, and when I reached 12, I told them I will not be confirmed. So you don't have to replace me with Donna Duncan or Daniel DK Duncan, because I will not be confirmed. So although my parents put down 9 years old, I'm Anglican, I was not Anglican, and I will not be confirmed as Anglican. And so therefore, Brasco, what's your name? Jade, the whole meaning of Jade and Jade is going to change now. But thanks to you again. And she has accepted, right? Has she gone?
She has accepted. But we want to encourage the school to make the atmosphere warm.
Yes,
ease coldness.
Yes.
They are the adults, you know. And, you know, Ian Boyne made the point that if the child had been indeed a Jehovah's Witness, they couldn't accept her because the Jehovah's Witness have a thing about not accepting position. But the actuality, the practice was that the girl took part in everything, all religious rituals. Therefore, she was a practicing.
Yeah. Has there been a ceremony? Has there been a ceremony of reappointment?
No, I gather there was no ceremony. The bishop just said she had been reappointed, and it's an honor. It's an honor to be a head girl.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Boy, thank you very much so much. Boy, this is great. Look, you know, this lesson applies not just to school life and to the thing. It applies to all of the civics, from the choosing of a prime minister, which is a recommendation thing, and the government generally is only advised that this person is suitable. If he doesn't confirm it and confer on the prime minister, the office of prime minister remain vacant. And
let me just say something in closing. The principal has been a tremendous force for where St. Hilda's is now.
Yes.
And whatever little disturbance that this may have caused, she will continue to be a tremendous force for the good.
So she must not be discredited?
No.
What is her name?
There are little things that happen, but she has been a tremendous force for good for the school. She has elevated the standard of the school.
So this is just a bump in the road?
That's quite, and she will continue to lead it in this important direction of appreciating the whole thing of civics and human rights.
Yeah, what's her name again?
You know, at the moment it's
we need, all right, whenever I get the name, because we want to call out her name, and this is not
okay. Let me just get the name of her name right away.
Yes.
What's the name of the principal again? What's the name of the principal? Heather Johnson Reed.
Heather Johnson Reed. Well, thank you. I'm so glad that...
tremendous headmistress.
Yes.
Done great things for the school, and she will embrace all these principles related to education and religion, human rights, and make St. Hilda's be a leader.
So may we say that in some kind of way she stumbled, but she didn't fall, and she will not yield. She brave.
The brave may fall, but never yield. Fortis gathered, none.
That's probably the primary Anglican school in Jamaica.
That's right, and the tremendous Bishop of Jamaica led the way.
Yeah,
we never had that problem at KC.
Yes, with a bust of him right out front.
She has a tremendous precedent following the Bishop Gibson.
May we confer upon her the purple heart?
We will.
Thank you very much. Let's go for a break. Welcome back to Straight Up. I'm your host, Jerry Small. It's so good. All of these things show us possibilities and show us why we must never give up hope that the good things that we are working for or the good things that we hope for will happen. If it don't even happen in one lifetime, they will happen, and you're not working in vain. Once you're working for good, you're not working in vain. And therefore, I want to play this piece of music for both Jade Brasco, the reappointed head girl of St. Hilda's, and also to the headmistress. You have headmistress and you have head girl. The headmistress of St. Hilda's School, which Tekla point out has been doing great things, and one stumble or slip must not condemn anybody or or you know, assign them to no garbage heap of history. No way. So we're going to play this piece of music for both of them as Tekla said the atmosphere might be a bit cold and icy there. God forbid, you know, in a manner of speaking. And we're going to play this just for that reason, coming in from the cold. Well, if the cold is one place, you come in from it, then you come inside of the warm place. Bob Marley, I hear him reasoning, no? Because he had to come in from the cold also. Straight up. Yes, welcome to Straight Up. Well, we're joined now by a caller who made a very interesting call the other day. We never get to finish it. I think she came back, but we still never get to finish it. That was a very interesting call, and we join her now in a little mini guest slot. Good morning, welcome, ma'am. How are you?
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Not
like how you are our guest here now, would you give your name?
I'm Kamla.
Kamla. This year, sir? Kamla?
No, not this year, sir. No. Definitely not.
You're not the leader.
Featuring, I'm Jamaican.
Oh, that's one. Then why? This is why you're back in the CCJ so much, because I know.
No, but she wasn't back in CCJ. She was dead set against it.
Yes, but she have the headquarters. Happy now, auntie. I want to can't get. How are you doing, ma'am?
I'm not bad. How are you doing?
Yeah, would you refresh us about what you were saying the other day?
Okay. We were talking about the CCJ as an itinerant course.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, traveling to where people need it.
Definitely.
Yes.
But my point was that it wouldn't be free to Jamaica. We'd have to pay.
Yeah. The CCJ or the Privy Council?
Not the CCJ. Yeah. The council.
Yeah, that is it.
Right. So.
But you were saying that because we have to pay is not itinerant, but that's not really what...
It's right. It is still itinerant.
Yeah, it's still itinerant.
I've done some research, and apparently they've done a handful of cases. They
have done some cases in a few places, yes, not many.
It's a handful in some of the Commonwealth nations.
Yeah.
Recently done. Because my question was, if they have been traveling, how come them do...
How come them do what?
They have... And you've had so many cases go in front of the Privy Council.
No, but as you have found out, as you should have found out, no, they made inquiries whether the facility could be engaged here.
Okay.
No, but I agree with you and with other people that it is much better if we can establish justice firmly in the region and the delivery of justice as a service. Justice is not just not fit bow down to no judge or no statue outside of no building, but it's a service. And the people who administer justice are supposed to be servants rather than no lords over us.
Exactly.
And it would be much better to establish justice firmly in the location more than to be looking to no white court. But if there's no justice being delivered, we're still not just going to run to national honors and national judges just because them have
just
this.
For that.
Yeah.
But look at Shanique Mary.
Yeah. Nothing. You're breaking up. Shanique Mary what?
Is a perfect example of the CCJ in action.
Yes.
That was justice to one of us carried out quite swiftly, I must say, and
delivered.
Been awarded.
Yes, I agree with you. But no, on the other hand, Shanique Mary has now taken up another occupation.
Certainly.
What is that?
She's now a politician.
And where is she running?
I believe that she will be running for councillor in West Central St. Andrew.
And which area is that?
I think that is Sir Andrew's constituency.
No, take off no Sir off Andrew Williams, man. Because we like venerate. We love to venerate people too much, and it turn we fool and it turn them fool.
Oh, Lord.
All right, she running after the councillor in the area.
Mr. Andrew Holness,
she
leader
running,
of the opposition.
She running for a local government seat there.
Right.
But she might
I can't remember the division.
She might well run for the seat against Andrew Holness if our image grow bigger.
Well, right now I know that we have a very capable caretaker candidate in the likes of Sir Patrick Roberts, Mr. Patrick Roberts.
But he ran many times before.
Well, the thing about it, he has been gaining ground.
You mean he's regaining? You mean he's regaining ground? Because he lost a lot of ground. But anyway, what the point I want to make is this. With Shanique Myrie victory in the CCJ, which we all were glad for, and with her taking on this new career of being a political representative, maybe an MP,
right?
Many people are going to be very uncomfortable wondering, was she looked on favorably because she have high connections and colleagues who have high connections in the CCJ, who are lawyers, some of whom are judges and so on. Plenty of people, I wonder if you thought about that.
No, actually I didn't, because before the CCJ, who knew about Shanique Myrie?
No.
A girl from the inner city.
Yes, but you...
As a matter of fact, as far as I see it,
yes,
she gained fame from CCJ.
Exactly. And me and you didn't know this or that, but other people might have known that Shanique Myrie, from she born, she love orange more than how she love... Would you allow me to finish? Would you allow me to finish? Many people might know that from she born, she love orange more than how she love lime juice. Maybe. You know, so we want to get you back off the news.
You want to get me? You're going to...
Yeah, you ever eat an orange man and done juice out on it, but it's so nice that you decide, so you're going to guts it. You're going to guts it after the news. We're going to guts it.
Okay.
11 a.m. Stand to the please. Please stand to
right.
Welcome back to Straight Up in the third hour of the program. I'm Jerry Smalley, host. And a caller request a piece of music. And it reminds me of that you have an elder, PNP elder there. You mostly hear him on Lambert Brown program in the evening. He just called you a while ago and was talking about the unsigned letter. But after we start asking some questions, him no want to go down the road. But at the same road, him want to come up upon, but him no want to go back down the road. We played Life is One Big Road, lots of sign, tenor saw again for the third time for the program.
Life is one big road with a lots of sign. One big road with a lots of sign. Sign in both sides. Come on, come on. Life is one big road with a lots of sign. Sign in both sides. I'm gonna make up my mind to face reality all the time. Whoa. Many a sorrow, many a joy. Never you try to take life for a time. Some may do good, lots I'm doing bad. And this kind of bad doing's driving me mad. Cause when sun shines today, I go on my knees and pray. I said, Lord, send it tomorrow. I said, Lord, let me have joy. Never let me have sorrow. I said, Lord, let me have joy. Oh Lord, never let me have no sorrow. Life is one big road with a lots of sign. Sign in both sides. I'm gonna make up my mind to face reality all the time. Whoa, Lord, you are my helping hand.
Yes, thank you very much. Some text message before we get back to the phone. Bless up, Jerry. One more tenor saw. Life is one big road with lots of sign. SM, Waltham Park Road. Well, you heard we get a little piece of it. Next one, how you do, Robin, Jerry? Mama P. Mark Westmoreland has PNP territory. Hell and powder, the house I got popping in Westmoreland. Over to you, Prince Andrew, coming from Short and Sweet. Next one. All people have been slaves at one time or other, even the British. So where would repatriation stop and where would it begin? Well, make a correct you a little bit. Members of all races and all continents have been slaves at one time or the other, but not all people. Not all complete population. Members, like you have Africans have been slave already. Arabs, Asiatic, Chinese, are in different areas like Chinese, Indian, European, even some nation in Europe, they name Slav, Yugoslavia, a part of slave name in it. And all different people, all different kinds of people have been slave at one time, but not all people, you understand me? Not all people. And you are saying, where would repatriation stop and where would it begin? Don't worry yourself. The most recent, and no matter about the present configuration of the world, how the world economy is set up, through capitalism and the super riches of Europe, it's set up as the most recent phase of history the last 500 years. If you want to go back and dig 10,000 years ago and 15 million years ago, you can go back and dig. We are dealing with the present situation, which started 500 years ago. That at least will be corrected. Don't worry yourself. Next one, Jerry, where you think Sam Sharp, Bogle and crew? No, Jerry, do you think Sam Sharp, Bogle and crew would support the JLP fight to keep the Privy Council? I don't know if you're speaking for the PNP, but I am not speaking for the JLP, so I couldn't tell you if JLP, if Sam Sharp, and I don't have an opinion about whether, I wouldn't call it say that JLP fight to keep Privy Council, or I couldn't tell you whether Sam Sharp or Bogle and them would support that. So I don't know if you're speaking for I am not speaking for the JLP, I don't know if you're writing for the PNP. But I know that my mind tells me that Sam Sharp, Bogle and them would want to institute justice here. And if Sam Sharp and Bogle and all of those was successful, one of the first things them would do is set up a new justice system. Them wouldn't wait for somebody else to do it. Them would have set up a justice system. Them themselves. And the politicians in Jamaica show no interest in setting up a proper justice system here. Because they might leave one Privy Council, go look for your next justice system whenever a bill in a Jamaica, even though it's in the Caribbean. And the Jamaican justice system won't fix, because you're still going to get injustice in the traffic court. You're going to get injustice in the Supreme Court, you're going to get injustice in the resident magistrate's court, as long as things continue like how them still in Jamaica. Let's get back to the phone. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Welcome to Straight Up. Are you there?
Hello?
We get back, my lady. Oh, yes. I just remember that...
you forgot me?
No, I don't forget you at all. As I was distracted. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Yes, man. I don't want to be labor. Right, I'm going to use labor. I don't want to be. I don't want to be comrade the point too much. But you know, people might say, see it there. She marry a PNP, and she a PNP long time. Although people never know, and that's why she get through it. But I wouldn't say that, you know. But people.
You may have people who say that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Anyway, continue your point, ma'am.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, Shanique marries a Jamaican.
Yeah.
And justice was served. No, before we start going into the politics of because she's PNP or JLP or whichever P she supports, yeah. I think the point is she had a grievance and it was dealt with within the CCJ in a very timely manner. When you take these cases to Privy Council, how long before any case gets heard?
She has been disbursed the money?
Yes, she has been disbursed the money, actually. Her lawyers, I think, have still not been paid.
Yeah.
That's the last report I saw in September.
Oh, the lawyers,
somebody showed me a Tina clipping from September.
True.
But I know she has received her, her money.
Yes, or the lawyers not paid.
Not as yet.
By the way,
But I'm sure that is, but compared to the Privy Council where you would be, I just saw a case, NHT versus YP Seaton.
Yes.
That was, I think the verdict, the ruling was handed down last week.
Yes.
And how long ago that was in the court?
Long time.
Exactly. When you think about it, when people take their cases to the Privy Council, you could have so many things happening before the cases are heard.
Yes.
We have a court. No, I heard you saying that you want the justice system to have the final court here. However, I think that is something that will come with time.
Yeah.
And making it regionalize is a better step than taking it out of the region to some law lords hundreds of thousands of miles away who don't understand our culture or our people for that matter.
I wasn't really making the point that I want the final code to be here now. I was saying that the first priority should be to guarantee the delivery of justice here on an everyday basis as a norm, not as an exceptional thing, as a norm. Every day here, traffic court, rent board, family court, resident magistrate, Supreme Court, appeal court, everything.
Definitely.
And no have no trial, and prevent many other things that happen in all vibe cartel trial and many other trials as everyday thing. But
exactly.
By the way, are you an attorney?
No, I'm not actually.
Yeah, you should be. They must make people call you a layperson.
Oh yes, I'm a layperson.
No, they are not. I think it's better, yeah.
Actually, I'm a healthcare worker, so I'm totally not into law at all. But I keep current. I follow current affairs.
Yeah. Very interesting. Very interesting. And keep in touch with the program, please.
Definitely, Jerry. Nice hearing from you.
Thank you very much. You remember, I took your number and you probably think I just take it as a formality.
Well, I'm glad that you proved me wrong.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. So, justice has been served.
Okay. Yes, thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
All right. Bye-bye.
Yeah, man. That was nice. Catching up back with that, an interesting topic.
Yes, it's been a long wait.
I'm so sorry.
It's been a long wait. I was about to go wide the nation.
Wow.
But then the baggy and the Oxford got.
Yes.
So, what about the two other points that I really wanted to talk about?
Yes, yes.
The Padmore and the Patmore.
Yes.
The Padmore primary school that was about to close, and that teacher sold her property to keep the school door open.
Can you imagine?
And now the school is refusing children because it don't have the capacity.
Too much.
And she wanted to build more classrooms and stuff like that.
Yes.
And she asked for help. Because I think she came on your program too.
I think so.
And then you have the Patmore,
yes.
the one with the gentleman in Trelawney,
yes.
who won the councillor seat there.
Yeah, yeah.
And I only hope him not dead, and I only hope him will come in fighting as an independent candidate against whoever candidate for the both popular parties, members of the parties. And I wonder if we can get any more Patmore, because it seems as if they are forcing this country to reckon with, because those are the kind of people who we need in politics to push forth our problems,
solutions.
Right. So we need people like those. And the way I saw the opposition, Malawi Fort and one named Andrew Oles, down by at the school, both of them was on TV yesterday or something. Yeah, that is how I expect opposition to operate. On behalf of the people.
Like them is alive.
Exactly. And when I hear, I'm not a fan of Malawi Fort, but when I heard her say, no, she's not going to apologize, I say, yes, you go, girl.
Yeah.
And when I hear Andrew Oles talking up the things them, you hear me? Me say, yes, you go, boy. Yeah, because guess what? You don't know already, Jerry say, me going to the politics thing, because I just want the country to run right, because I'm not going away. But me tell you, say, me tired of the PMP, me want to them back, because like what Oles said, them a dictator, we don't want a dictator in here. And you have some old fool when need to go sit down. All them do is disrespect women. You understand me? Like Nicholson, you might braces on him teeth, I mean, I see why they fit him. All them do chat. Him
no, hold on. Hello.
Yeah?
Braces make you look young. You don't know that's...
But me know the braces going in your mouth to fix, to adjust certain things. I'm sure some teeth them see him like how me feet yesterday. See him like how him had them before. Them need to respect woman, man. Them not have no respect for woman. And the woman clearly, would she be lying? You kind of doubt at one point. But would she be lying at the meeting say, here's a paper, blah, blah, blah. Could she be lying? If that woman lying, man, she need a kick. You know what?
You understand me? Because she never come out like a liar, you know, at that meeting and stuff like that. She come out with a force. And that is what we want to see. That's what we want. That's what we want. And Andrew Oles, the young people, them are talking about Andrew Oles, you know. The young people, them are going to feel, because they not see Porsche inside the nothing.
All right.
You see the election coming up. Let me quickly say this.
No,
you see the election coming up?
No, we never know, sir. No, we never know, sir, coming for campaign.
Anyway, the first casualty is going to be the Ministry of Education.
All right, good. Thank you very much, yeah. We have a donkey down there. Next one. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Morning, Brother Jerry.
Morning, sir. How are you doing?
Brother Jerry, the National Housing Trust, you see?
Yeah.
When people with normal salary went to them, they always tell them they don't have any land.
Yeah.
But they suggest that you go on the open market.
Yes.
They also advise you that make sure the person who you get on the open market have a title.
Yes.
The government of Jamaica wants a lot of money to maintain the relationship with the IMF.
Yeah.
So they look over the NHS and say a lot of money is here.
Oh, them give every excuse why you can't get some.
And when you apply, they tell you that no, can't get it. But what I was saying, why didn't they buy $40 billion worth of land from the NHC and title? Because the government have bought land and title.
Yeah.
When you go to the NHC, they tell the boy, get the land with the title, you know.
Yeah.
And you're not qualified, you know. Not that you don't qualify, you know.
Yeah.
And they make this criteria. But what I'm saying, the government have land and title.
Yeah.
And the government need $40 billion to maintain a relationship with this IMF.
Yeah.
So they should have said to the NHC, no, you have some money over there, which is the People's Fund, and I need some money to maintain this relationship. Why don't you give me some of your money, which is the People's Fund, and I give you some land and title? Instead, they go to Parliament and they change the law and take the money. And I don't hear none of these.
No, here it is.
And none of these body talk about these things.
Here it is.
We're going to take it.
Here it is. The National Housing Trust, I believe, was established under the administration of Michael Manley.
And protected too?
No, hold on, just allow me look. And they have it as a monument to him, you know, and that kind of way. So through that now, some of the politicians regard it, say it belong to them because it's their leader established, it belong to them. So them have it as an emergency fund to solve any problem that them have. Not in trust, not holding it in trust for the people. They believe even the jobs that they have, you know, they believe is a prize. They don't believe that a job. They don't believe it's a job them get when them win an election is a job them get to do, you know. They believe that the seat and the government is a prize, not a job, not a service they must supply. So they regard the National Housing Trust and your money that is tied up there as a fund where when them want money, they can know where they can put their hands on some money. As Douglas saying, as Easton Douglas say, we know we can put our hands on some money over there and a few $100 million over there. That's all they have it as. That's some of them can put them hands.
Jerry, we need $40 billion of land and title with the $40 billion what they say.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
That's what NHC telling you.
I agree with you. Thank you very much. Yes, sir.
Bless and love.
Next one. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Next one, please. Next one, please. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up.
Morning, Bongo.
Welcome, sir.
Yes, it is I.
Yes, sir.
Jerry, I want to bring your attention.
When you say Iowa again?
Itana.
How spell it?
I-T-A-N-A. Same like Itana.
No, Itana is E.
Exactly, and the I.
You couldn't be the same as her.
Similar.
It would have to be a hetero.
That's true.
Yes.
Alright, boss, I want to bring your attention to a situation. Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
That shows the state of affairs in this country.
Yeah.
I go over Spanish Town, look at the Sutton Street Court to do some documentation.
You go over Spanish Town at the Sutton Street Court?
Yeah, man. Some file, some people.
No, Sutton Street is in Kingston.
No, man, not Sutton Street.
You mean Resident Magistrate?
Resident Magistrate, sorry. Yeah, man, thank you.
Yeah.
And what happens is that there's a parking thing of $50.
There's a what? Talking what?
A parking meter thing like that.
Oh.
Where you buy a ticket from the parish council.
Yeah.
And it gives you $50 for an hour.
To do what?
To park.
To who?
Because there's no parking allowed around the area.
Parking.
Parking. P-A-R-K, parking.
Yes, okay. Yes.
Now, here's the situation now, Jerry.
Yeah.
You have some thugs, even have on them look at orange vests, that are parking attendants. So it seems. And you have the same place, you have the wrecker, a wrecker crew right there.
right? So you have the record crew, you have some, call them what them is, extortionists, you have some money, some cut to them face, and a spin them ratchet knife. And the thing is, you have to park to go and buy the ticket.
Yes.
Now, if you park to go and buy the ticket, the wrecker won't take up your vehicle because you're not supposed to park unless you have a parking permit.
Yeah.
And the bad man might tell you, say, you have a pay my thing so you can secure your vehicle. Right?
Yeah.
So now you find in all three scenarios, you get shafted.
1 minute,
because
I have a question.
I have a question. Go and buy the ticket, the worker will move your vehicle.
Hold on, I have a question. The bad man, they may say, have an orange vest. That is the kind of vest that police and hold on, make me done. Hold on. Make me done, no, man. People are listening. They want to hear me say. That is the kind of vest that police and some traffic people and they wear. So it's not an orange vest like a PNP vest then.
No,
right,
it's
we want to get that clear.
Neon light.
Yes, I want to get that clear because sometimes words get a different impression. Thank you. Go on. So the extortionists them back you up. That means the police, the wrecker, and the parking man are work together for back you up.
All three of them.
If it's like cricket, you play 3 slips, and if one not get it, the other one get it and them.
Yeah, I out of $1 million. Yeah.
And sometimes the judge will work with them too.
Yeah. And this is confirmed, Jerry, because when I go to a policeman about this, ask him how this setup so.
Yeah.
And the man said that's the system. Because if you don't pay the bad man them the money, they're going to either slash your tires or you can't park there in peace, right?
The police said that to you?
Yes, sir. I'm telling the police say, Michael talk to me, because I go over across the thing and I say,
so the whole
cut this now.
So the whole of them bungle up.
4 set of people after the jury to shoot the
You're not answering me. I say if the whole of them bungle up.
And I said yes.
No, you did not say yes. You did not say yes. Because yes, I want to get it clear. I wanted to get it clear. Says a bungle.
Yes.
And it's not the first bungle we bungle up, and it's not the first police we bungle up with them.
Fair enough.
Why you'd have some top police bungle up with the extortionists right in a Spanish tongue there, and then bungle him off the country.
Oh yeah, no one that eat the money, me all the money too.
Yes, I'm promoting, making bigger bundle him turn bigger bungle now.
And them are contested. So Jerry, so I'm saying to you, a solution like that, what do you think the solution was? The solution was to pay the bad man them $450.
Yeah.
So we can,
watch
the vehicle that recommended the common vehicle.
May I ask you one more question?
Yes, sir.
You believe I was going to give them $450?
No, I don't think so.
Hold on, man, just give me a short answer. All right, what do you think I was going to do?
I can't imagine. I drive where they park the vehicle. I don't know. I don't know what you do.
I will park it even 4 miles away.
Okay.
And walk back there. I will not give no extortionists, nor no police, nor no record no money. Not do it. There's other ways around it. Yeah.
Right.
And
so
yeah.
Yes, I'm just bringing attention that
right.
corrupt
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for bringing attention to it. Yes, sir?
And it could.
No, we have to know. No, we have to go over the time and hold up a call. Call again even later. Next one. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Next one. Yes.
Morning,
welcome, sir. Welcome.
Why may I tell you, this country, by the way.
What happened to this country?
It's from bad to worse.
Oh, it's getting worse. Oh, so is the government, it have anything to do with the government?
What government and opposition?
Oh, bad to worse. So one bad and one worse.
Yeah.
So it getting
to alternate.
Oh, so it getting, so the bad one is PNP. So you said the worst one is GLP.
But them alternate.
No, before you go to that, you said the worst one is GLP.
Tell me now and put it like that.
No, but the bad one is PNP, the worst one must be GLP. And therefore, you are predicting that the GLP, that's the things getting from bad to worse.
No, I want to look back on Senate.
I think it's a forecast it was doing.
No, I want to look.
Senate, okay, go ahead, sir.
I'm here, war board.
Yeah.
So, the question.
Yeah.
Could Senator Malahoo vote the line?
Yes. About what?
About sending for a bag to get some feminine items.
All right, what you say?
I say I have my doubts.
All right, why? Tell me.
Yeah?
Why? She sent for the bag.
Reach back upstairs fast.
Yeah, yeah.
Eh?
No, the fact that she reached back upstairs fast mean what?
Me have my doubt.
No, I said the fact that she reached back upstairs fast means what?
So me just point out that as an aside, you know?
No, it's not an aside. That is what you said, that she reached back upstairs fast. And what does that mean? What it indicate? All right, what it indicate then? What it indicate?
That if you send for a bag,
yeah,
some feminine item,
yes,
could be anything, you know. It could be powder, lipstick, or anything.
Yes,
no.
yes.
Well, you apply where you apply fast there and reach back upstairs.
Did she get her bag?
Eh?
Did she get her bag?
Yeah.
She got her, the bag was taken to her?
Yeah.
So AJ wasn't able to hold on the bag?
Oh, AJ never attempt to hold on the bag.
What did he say to the usher?
Don't touch the bag.
Why did he say that to the usher?
Alert the president of the Senate that bag a move.
Okay, so when somebody says in an authoritative voice, don't touch the bag, that's not an attempt to do something?
Yeah.
And you just say that he didn't attempt to do anything?
No. You say if him touch the bag.
Alright, what was he attempting to do?
Alert the president.
And was he also attempting to stop Malawi Ford from get the bag?
But him
no, I ask you not about the but. No but here, sir. Was he also attempting to stop Malawi Ford from getting the bag?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Let's go for a break. Welcome back to Straight Up. I'm your host, Jerry Small. Garnet, you there? Hello, Garnet. Good morning. But Garnet know that was a break or gone for why I'm leave. Him knows I will never finish with film call go for a break. Him know that. Is there?
Hello, Jerry.
Yeah, man. I was just wondering, say it sound like it leave at one then, because you a man know when we're done the call and when we're done, yes. Now, Garnet, talking about the Senate, there are some senators, you see?
Yeah.
Who don't believe that it is possible for a man to rape his wife.
Yeah.
Because what with the marital agreement and thing, them say a man can't rape his wife because sex is part of the main providence of marriage.
Yeah.
And so therefore if him hold long and take away, it's not taking away his own just access that you go to the kitchen and you open your cupboard. They couldn't rape your cupboard. Yeah, there's another name for that kind of male, you know the other name? A bedroom bully.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And you have some chamber bully, you know. In the Senate there. You have some even in the lower house you have chamber bully.
Yeah.
Otherwise known as chimney bully.
Look here, Jerry.
Yeah.
I may expect better than that from Mrs. Malawi Ford.
Yeah. Better than what?
How she behaved. The president of the Senate asked her for the letter from Thursday.
Oh.
She said she will make him get it.
Yeah.
He sent to her feet Friday, two times.
Him sent to her, she was in the chamber?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean him sent to her? You mean him send her usher to her?
At first,
or him openly ask her for it publicly?
Remind her about the
so he never sent it, him remind her publicly?
Yeah, but him sent to her feet 2 times. One at the time she said message received.
You mean when you say you're talking as if she still sit down in her chamber? Was she still?
Yeah,
was she? Yeah. Then how you don't mention that? How you painting the picture? You're not painting the whole
I'm not painting a picture.
But you don't tell the people. Hold on a minute. You said she asked her for it from Thursday in the Senate.
Yeah.
You says Friday him sent to her 2 times, but you don't mention that she was not inside of the room. Why you giving her impression like he's in the room same way? Why don't paint that the necessary part of it?
Alright, she was downstairs.
Yes, and him sent to her.
Yeah.
And she said what?
One at the time she said message received.
Yeah.
The next time she sent instruction say him can go ahead and adjourn the Senate. She will get to him.
Yeah.
I know so Senate business one. And furthermore.
Oh no, furthermore. We have to deal with one thing at a time.
Yeah.
How Senate business run?
She did make a commitment from Thursday to forward the letter.
Yes, and when? Forward the letter when?
next day, which is the Friday.
So it was Friday or it was Friday night? The time when this is going on Friday night or Friday day?
The Friday during...
Friday day?
Yeah.
Then the time not expire?
Eh?
The time not expire?
The time not expire?
Yes. She said she bring it
Friday. She
Friday.
made a commitment from Thursday. You know.
But it's Friday and she's still there.
But glad you have raised all them points. Because you know why?
Yeah.
A fool, them a take the blind man for fool, you know.
No, hold on there. Don't bother bringing blindness tonight.
Eh?
Him blind, but him not color blind.
But a fool, them a take him. All of this going round and...
Yeah, hold on. Hear me now. You hear this now. I am not Miss Malawu Fort lawyer.
Yeah.
And I am not our fellow traveler.
Yeah.
And if we are trash out this thing, we're going to trash it out where it is. But we're going right round and round because people have tribal connection. That's why we're going wrong and wrong. And we don't have more time for that now. Next call. Morning, welcome. Straight up.
Yes, Jerry.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man. Said those who are convinced they have a monopoly on the truth always feel that they are only saving the world when they slaughter the heretic.
Oh, yes.
Read that thing there, so let me share it.
Yeah.
But couple of small things going on both, right?
Yeah.
When you talk about the Kama Sutra, them have the Chinese one, the art of the bed chamber.
Oh.
Them have one next one too, but
that book there, that book you read it crossway. That book there read it crossway, I read it up and down.
It's from right to left.
I tell you, I'm back.
Up to, I think, from down to up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But them have one next one, but I can't remember the name of it. Where it's in the, I think at the Vatican have it hideaway. In a, what they call it, in chamber, no, I can't remember
Vatican it. That's Vatican with a capital B.
Yes, sir. Capital B.
Yeah, well, if you put on a capital B point, you have to put on a T on the end. Name it can't, and not can.
But them two things, you know, Kama Sutra, bed chamber thing, them are link sexuality with spirituality.
Yes.
Yeah. But anyway, you have some, but the man, I think of the text and the text or whatever. No, where them I say, on the news, I think I heard, where, I think of Vassiani.
Yes.
I say about the the major human rights issue.
Yes.
But me want to know say the main human rights issue in that issue is the people where them going to send back here who don't have no family here.
Yes.
All them family over there and them move them from them family.
Yes.
It's almost human rights treaty them
that's almost a stateless person.
Of course.
But hear this now, talking about human rights. Prisoners commit themselves in their own lifetime, and the penal code, the laws prescribe what shall be done, what process them shall be go through, and when them go through the due process, what if them found wanting, what will happen to them. Now, so if a man pick a pocket or if a man kill somebody else or a woman, that is big crime. Now, then what about the human rights process of isn't capturing and creating an entire population of millions and enslaving them for hundreds of years and then let them go without no land, no means of support. That and a human rights problem, big same way, an economic problem, same way.
World court issue.
World court
and
issue.
the lady what the person, your friend who was equate with begging and all and something there.
Yeah.
So him a call the Jew them beggar. When them talk about them Holocaust?
No, I'm not call them beggar.
Yes.
Alright, thank you very much.
No, one more. The Prime Minister.
Yeah.
When better say, but it is a thing where it is usual for them to do it. You know, see,
to do what?
Any heads of state would show remorse or concern publicly.
Yes, should deliberately not talk about it.
Yeah.
Because
the public display not really means that you feel it.
No.
But if you don't,
it's the least them can do. It's the least them can do. The least them should do.
The absence of shows sign of concern.
Don't concern. What you concern about is her baby them, Paulwell, baby Buck down in St. Elizabeth, and a big boy. We're big and tall like boys, see? But him then send him go shop and then yaman.
Your text no say she handicapped?
No, me I forgot.
Your text no say she handicapped?
Yes.
Alright,
I forgot.
Can't have baby handicapped.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much. Yes, and next one. Good morning. Welcome straight up, hello.
Oh.
Morning.
Hello, good day, sir. How is the eye today?
Well, fine, thank you.
The eye is good. I'm requesting a song, you see?
Yes, ma'am.
For Miss Malahoo Fort, Strength of a Woman.
Okay.
By Shaggy.
Okay, but you take portion.
Yes, because I want to make the analogy.
Oh, yes.
She is having to be very strong to stand up to some of these bullies on the other side.
And him same one.
And it's the same way Mrs. Simpson Miller had to stand up to some of them in a past incarnation.
Of course, Miss Malahoo Fort did have to stand up to the flexi rapist.
Yes.
Miss Simpson Miller, she get some bad word in her backside, and a PG have to go protect her backside and tell KD, said, KD, and all the time I say KD, don't do it, KD, in lace her, man. But look more, after them box KD in them face, them box him in them face as a punishment, you know.
I heard.
Did you know?
I heard, yes.
Yeah, man,
I didn't know it was a punishment.
Yeah, man, punishment, man. After them box him in them face, them make up.
But I don't think they are interested in any letter. I don't know if Malahoo is tricking them. I don't hold any brief for that side of the story. Yeah. But I find it fascinating. You don't have no secret for them either. Do you observe the body language of the bullies on the PNP side?
Yes.
You see the expression on their faces?
Yes, yes.
And also of the President Tsar.
Yes, Tsar.
They are furious with this poor little woman over the way and trying to really sing it over her. I don't think they're interested in the letter.
No, one woman them worshiping.
They
don't worship women. They worship one woman.
One woman at a point in time, because one time they used to cuss her.
Yeah.
So they move from that point now. But this thing about, if they're really interested in any such letter, they can accept prison from Cameron and clap him in the house no matter what this show them.
Them same one.
Why can't they find out if such a letter or try to negotiate? Since they are big negotiators, try and negotiate. Britain, I know Bahamas is
but
quite different.
look here, ma'am, look here. Them and Cameron in a secret arrangement. Because after them and Cameron in a secret arrangement, them bring him here for come talk, you know.
Yes.
They brought him here to campaign for them, and it backfire. And you want to tell me the secret talks and the private talks and the whole of palsy walsy with them and with him. Them never find out say letter they put on. An English letter or a French letter?
I don't know, but I don't think they are interested. But it is unfortunate. I'm trying to understand what is the indecent haste and the huffing and puffing about. What is the agenda? I'm really trying to understand it.
Win election.
You mean the CCJ?
No, but all of this have to do with election.
Oh, and the fact that Shanique married
all have to do with election.
So the thing is now,
hello, ma'am, hello.
Shanique married, and now they're crucifying Malahoo Fort.
No, hear this now. We're out of time, you know.
Yes.
But I want to tell you, say, other things what them did promise before the last election, including buggery law, them carefully avoiding that because them know that alone will get them out of power. But what will help them are try to put forward. But thank you very much. No, I have to go. I really have to go, ma'am. I have to go.
From Malahoo.
Maybe we can do it. Next one. Morning, welcome. Straight up, hello. Good morning and welcome. Straight up, hello.
Hello?
Yeah, welcome. Go ahead, please.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
I have a problem with the public defender and the Dr. Olympic, you know?
The Dr. Olympic. The what? And the Dr. Olympic?
Is it from the fire blood pressure?
No, we're not hearing you properly at all. This call not going to be useful. Try again. Eh?
You're not hearing me?
Go on, we could try again. One more.
Yes, from the fire blood pressure.
Not going to work. It's not going to work. Call back. See if you can call back. Take him number first. See if you can take him number. Next call.
Share my number.
No, yeah, okay. Next call.
Greetings, Jerry.
Yes, sir. Welcome. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, just a point I'm making.
Yeah.
The significance of the interpretation of the law on discrimination as put forward by the public defender.
Yes.
Rastafari people are the most discriminated
on
the ground of religion.
Yeah, especially in school.
Yes, often mothers meet me on the street and ask me what to do with their child is, whether at kindergarten or at whatever level.
Yeah.
Now they know that the law is in their favor,
and
they must go to the public defender.
Yes.
Okay, that's all I wanted to make.
Thank you very much. Yes, huh? All right, let's get a break and we go to the next call. Welcome back to Straight Up. I'm going to read a few text messages here. Last set of text messages. Do you know that Mahatma Gandhi hated black people? No, I know that when he was in South Africa as a lawyer, young lawyer, he was not in favor. He wasn't in favor of the African population rights that much. But I don't know of him hating black people. But I've heard this kind of thing, but I don't know of him hating black people. Next one, hi Jerry, did you see the video where the police officer slammed a teenage girl to the ground violently? This was in the United States. No, I don't see it yet. Next one, Jerry. Well, yes, I did see one. When them had, there was some black party and police went to investigate the playing of the music. That's about a couple months ago. And when them got them slam, yes, I did see that one. I hope it's the same one you're talking about. Next one, Jerry, for clarity. Marty Perkins was quoting a caller to Miss Gludan program where the caller said one China can do 5 smarty work. Yes, I know. Yes, thank you. Next one, what I don't understand is QC, Queen's Counsel, the title that some lawyers get, a relic of colonialism? Why these house slaves holding on? I ask the same thing too. But you know that when you're a QC, that means you're a senior lawyer and you can get higher pay, you must get higher money than what the other lawyer get. So a lot of people who used to swear against QC, little more it a secure higher pay for them. So them said QC with apology, like how people go to traffic court but say guilty with apology. Guilty with explanation. Oh, a QC with explanation. Next one, Jerry, if we were to be dependent on Africa, if we were to depend on Africa, the world would be a backward place, void of technology, and still living in the jungle. Well, you are really void of much sense, and you're still surviving, and you can't read and write. Don't be so hard on Africa. Next one, Jerry Bet need to be suspended from your House of Parliament until you present a letter of apology. I better hope she come back from out of the bathroom safe. Because we don't know if she can come back from the safe. Next one, Jerry, apart from South Africa, any African country has nuclear technology? No. I don't know. Maybe, I'm not sure if Libya did achieve it or silently. One thing I know, 1987, when Oliver Tambo come here, the only question I asked at the press conference is when the African take over South Africa, if them going to abandon nuclear capability. I'm saying no answer. Next one, Jerry better agree with everything the PNP do. She must be getting some benefit from it. Well, of course. Next one, him know the people now pay tax coming from KK and Kingston. Talking about the caller who said the Chinese who sell the black sugar now pay tax. Next one, Jerry, which government the most factory shut down? Which government the most factory shut down? Is PNP or JLP? I don't check I don't check. I know said I think a PNP shut down things Jamaican do. I turn it from a factory into a prison, and then now them say them all make back things. Them now make the prisoner with they start make back souvenir. Well, let's get to some more phone calls. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome.
Hello. Good morning, Jerry.
Hi, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
couple
sir.
of things.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. the business of referendum.
Yeah.
You know, the JLP think they can fool us.
Yeah.
If you want CCJ referendum, there's about 4 or 5 major things that should be included if you're taking the short route, you know.
Yeah.
But essentially what we want, and which is solve most of our problems and give us better justice or better administration of governance, is we want a new constitution. The country badly needs a new constitution.
Yeah.
And
we need it.
Amendment and correction and whatever. Only serve to make the thing more confusing than it is.
Yeah, we need it. I agree with you. We need it.
Yeah,
but just allow me one comment. Allow me one comment here. The country need it. We need it, but the politicians don't want it. Go ahead.
None of them don't want it. They're happy with the status quo because them can use it to manipulate or keep what they say is the status of the highest court in the land, which is a misdemeanor.
Lie to
because there's no law lords. We don't have any law lords here.
Yeah, but
you can only have only arise when you have law lords. So that them can adjudicate.
That's why I say a delusion of grandeur them have. Delusion.
Yeah. But them can only say that to people who don't have understanding of the provisions of the Constitution.
Deluded and demented.
And I mean, I can understand some of them saying that in the early days, you know. But in modern times, you know, it's virtually stupid.
It's preposterous. Thank you very much. I really have to go. No, we have to run off 4 more.
Good. All right.
We have to run off 4 calls. No feel now, yes, sir. We have been lagging. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Hello, morning, Mr. Small.
Welcome, sir.
Mr. Small, you used to play hide and seek when you were a boy.
Yes, sir. All when me a man.
And you play Dolly House, no?
Only with female.
Yeah, but you know those two games are very fundamental in our culture. Hide and seek and Dolly House.
Yes, that's true, man.
Yeah, you
doctor,
yep. About a letter in the Senate.
Yes, sir.
If we had used the same energy and asked for the traffic bureau receipt,
yes,
would be in a better position today.
Yes.
Which one you think is more important, to see the traffic bureau receipt or to see that letter?
The most important thing is for the traffic bureau inquiry go through and for the Prime Minister to be sworn and to answer the court. But she plea diplomatic immunity.
Because if those traffic bureau money was actually state money,
yeah,
that street is not the highest level.
A bribery money.
Yeah, and another thing, Mr. Spall, India.
Yeah.
The UK is cutting off aid to India because they say India now has more billionaires than UK.
Yes.
And yet the Indians are telling them that we have over 350 million people starving, living below the poverty line.
Yes, yes.
So the damage to India has already been done. And the damage to the black people like in the Jamaica, that has already been done.
Yeah.
But self-reliance is a good sign.
Yeah, man. Thank you, sir.
Respect, Mr.
We'll try to get through it a couple more. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
My turn?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think the student that gets slammed, I think of South Carolina or North Carolina recently.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. The next thing with the court, isn't it?
Yeah.
If we still have the Governor General, we might as well keep Privy Council. Get rid of Governor General and go get CCJ.
Yeah.
And get the Constitution in order. So me see.
Yes, sir.
You know, because we're still under the hegemony and rulership of the British.
Yeah.
They sent me a man now the car about, first, let me tell you about it right.
No, you don't have no first and second. You have one more minute.
Yeah, so I make sure I tell you this one. Me get a call saying to look careful of the rice business because them have a video. I don't know if it's YouTube. Me I try call to find out how weird and get the video if it was on the TV news or
taking too long to tell us. You're taking too long to tell us.
Chinese and make the rice and mix or use some plastic thing or something like so. Make some plastic cut it small like rice.
Yes, yes.
And mix them and send it go Africa.
Yeah, man, for stretches.
Yes, so me know it's done.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much. Yes, sir. Next one. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Morning. Come along. Good morning, welcome.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Why you leave me for the longest time?
No, you stay till last. You go on.
Tell me something, Mrs. Malewu. Is she the leader of the opposition?
I don't know what you say.
Well, it will appear over here more than Andrew, unless I'm the strongest in the JP right now.
All right. Is Portia the person you hear most from the government?
Huh?
Is Portia the person that you hear most from the government?
No, I have some other question to ask you.
No, I am asking you. I am asking you.
Just somebody ask me that, man. Let me just go to that because you're soon done.
No, but you hardly hear from Portia. That means a Portia no leader neither of PNP.
We talk about the father next time.
True. Go on.
How did she get the letter and what is the content of the letter?
Why you asking me?
I don't know if you know.
Don't ask me, ask the PNP.
You don't know. You say you don't know, no, man. You don't know the content and you don't know she got the letter. You say you don't know Jerry. That's all you have to do. Why did we need a new constitution? I want to hear those who want a new constitution. What is the reason for it? Them do have no reason. We just want the constitution changed, sir. Hello?
Yeah?
I would like to ask them people who want a new constitution, right?
No,
want the constitution changed.
No.
What is the reason? Why they just want it changed?
No, you ask them.
Then you get to talk to us, so I get to talk to them.
But you are going like a year there was.
Me and you will have them fighting there.
No. Hold on, one thing I want to tell you. You're hearing plenty from Mallow Fort more than Andrew Holness. You're not hearing nothing from Portia Simpson Miller. That means Portia is not leader for the PNP then. Next call. Morning. Welcome. Straight Up. Hello.
Hello, Jerry. Good morning.
Welcome.
Jerry.
Yeah.
I'd like to know, you brought me as PNP and you asked me what day you saw, which party me think you is, and me tell a JLP. So me a brand new now as JLP.
Yeah?
Yes. How much position so you want all? You want all the part to be the grandfather for Andrew, and you want all my Malabo, the part as a liar.
Yeah.
Yeah, because The people them tell you what go on.
Yeah.
I tie around the people them and I ask them.
Can you excuse you can't excuse me for a little few seconds?
No, Jerry.
I'm going to get some toilet paper.
Jerry, you need it, Jerry.
Yes, because
Jerry.
All right, thank you very much. Flush that one. Yes, well, thank you very much. I want to thank my producer also, Tanya Richards, production assistant Monique Edwards, and technical operator Yain Stewart. I want to thank Shaggy too. And him sing that one for Portia. And somebody request a piece of it for Mala Woodford, my lady from Stanford.
Wow. Yeah.
Good afternoon, time for the midday news here on News Talk 93 FM. I'm Errol Lee. Coming up in this newscast, opposition says resignations of senior managers at the University Hospital should force Dr. Fenton Ferguson to step aside as well. Government to request copy of letter from Judicial Committee of the Privy Council, which it wrote to the Jamaican government in April 2010. 15-year-old schoolboy accused of killing his 17-year-old Brownstown High School schoolmate to relocate from St. Anne. And St. Catherine man accused of shooting at policeman freed after cops said it was not his signature on the original statement.